The plyometric exercises in this video have been separated into 3 categories: beginning, intermediate, and advanced. The beginning level exercises should be used as warm-up activities for the more experienced athlete. Once you master these exercises, you should notice an improvement in your speed and agility.
Beginning plyometrics exercises. The ankle bounce.
For the ankle bounce, make sure that your feet and heels are flat on the surface with an emphasis on extending the ankles. The legs are slightly flexed, the hips are forward, maintaining an erect upper body. The torso is also erect with a flat, straight back. Notice the hands are placed on the hips throughout the entire movement.
The squat jump.
For jumps, make sure your weight is on the balls of the feet. You want to squat until quadriceps are 3 to 4 inches from being parallel, and spring vertically very quickly. When you're in the squat position, your hips should be directly over the ankles. Stand erect with a flat back. Rotate arms forward when beginning the squat. Circle them outward, passing the hips by 10 to 12 inches. Remember to drive forward and upward close to the body when the legs are extended. Also make sure you rotate the arms and repeat on consecutive jumps.
The double leg tug jump.
Keeping the body weight on the balls of both of your feet, squat until the quadriceps are 3 to 4 inches from parallel. Spring vertically quickly, flexing the knee. After full extension of the legs, tuck the knees toward chest, not chest to legs. Release, then repeat the cycle. When the legs are extending, drive the hips forward. Maintain a flat back, not allowing the chest to come forward towards the knees. Utilize the double rotation arm action for lifting upwards, delaying the outward rotation for the next jump, then grasp the knees. Release and begin the outward rotation for the positioning of the arms close to the body for the next jump.
The single leg tug jump.
Weight is placed on one power ankle while the other foot is placed behind the loaded ankle, extending backwards and lifted forward when the power leg is extended. The power leg, which is the jumping leg, has all the body weight placed on it. The squatting technique is the same as the double leg tuck jump, except it's on the power leg only. The lead leg is placed backwards as the flexing of the power leg begins. When the extending of the power leg occurs, the lead leg is brought forward and upward, leaving the extending power leg. When descending, the leg is placed again behind the power leg. Notice that when the power leg is extended, the hips are driven forward with the lead legs. Remember to maintain that flat back. Don't allow the chest to move forward. Use the same rotation as in the double leg tuck jump.
The split pike jump.
Once again, place the body weight on the balls of your feet. Squat until quadriceps are 3 to 4 inches from parallel, then spring vertically, quickly pulling your legs into a wide split position. Recover and land, preparing for the next repetition. Driving forward with the hip when extending will assist in maintaining a flat back, not allowing the chest to move forward. Keep the back flat and don't allow the chest forward. Use a double arm rotation action. After the arms drive upward, extend forward and widen, touching your toes. Rotate them outward and prepare for the next jump.
The 360-degree spin jump.
This exercise has 4 parts: a quarter turn, a half turn, a 3/4 turn, and a full 360-degree turn. Remember to maintain your upper body directly over the ankles and work off the balls of your feet. Squat until the quadriceps are 6 to 8 inches from parallel. Spring vertically to reach maximum height. Do not use your legs to turn the upper torso. Drive forward slightly and rotate the hips in a circular motion in the direction of the rotation. It is very important to have a flat back in an upright position. Your arms will begin the rotation of the torso. Use the double arm lifting technique, except as the arms are driven upwards, the lead arm is extending in the direction of the turn, while the other arm crosses the body in the same direction.
The ice skater.
To start this exercise, the weight is placed on the inside of the feet. Then push off the inside of the foot with one foot, then the other. Notice the legs are slightly flexed, with the majority of thrust coming from the ankles as they are extended. The hips are driven toward the movement of the fourth ankle. You should have a flat back, not allowing the upper body to rotate in the direction of the drive from the leg. The arms are held to the sides of the body for balance. If you overemphasize the arms, it will create lateral or forward movement.
Standing long jump.
Once again, the weight is placed directly over the balls of the feet. The legs should flex 6 to 9 inches, then extend up and outward, pulling the leg under the body, placing the ankles in front of the knees to land on the surface. When the legs are being flexed, the hips are allowed to move out over the ankles about 8 to 10 inches. The back must maintain a flat curve position. If it curves, maximum height cannot be reached on the jump phase. The upper body will begin a forward-leaning movement as the flexion of the legs occur. This lean is maintained throughout the extension phase. Remember to use a double arm rotation. After the arms are pulled back behind the hips 12 inches, they are driven forward and up as the legs are extended.
Standing triple jump.
For the standing triple jump, you use the same technique as the standing long jump. Spring outward as performing the long jump, but begin the triple technique when landing on either leg. As the first leg begins to strike the surface, cut the foot by power pulling the ball of the foot backwards about 2 to 3 inches. This will drive the hips forward at an accelerated speed, keeping the body moving forward and not allowing you to rise into the air. When landing on the leg, allow flexion of 3 to 5 inches at the knee. After the hip moves 18 to 24 inches past the ankle, extend the power leg, maintaining the forward level movement pattern. Stop the forward movement when the ankle is directly under the torso. When the quadriceps are parallel to the surface and the ankle is flexed, prepare for the landing, then repeat the complete technique for the lead leg as described before, landing on both feet. On the first jump and the next 2 strides, drive the hips forward as the legs are extended. This will allow the upper torso to maintain the required upright position. Maintain a non-curved back during the 3 jumps. The lead leg will force the body to stay upright. Use the double arm rotation, making certain the arms are forced forward and not allowed to rise. Each of the 3 jumps will require a completed double arm rotation.
Jumping a zigzag pattern over cones.
You should place the cones 2 parallel lines, 3 to 5 cones long. The lines should be about 2 feet apart, with the cones spaced between 2 to 3 feet apart. Work forward and for height with a lateral push-off. Work off the balls of the feet, extending with the legs, working forwards and upwards. Jump off both feet simultaneously, pushing off the outside lead leg and the inside leg on the follow-through. The leg flexion is about 4 to 7 inches. Make sure the extension is a maximum. Remember to drive the hips forward with each jump. Maintain a flat back with the chest forward position during each jump. Use the double arm rotation, but allow the lead arm to extend out and pass the body in the direction you are jumping about 3 to 4 inches. At the same time, allow the other arm across the body 3 to 4 inches in the same direction.
Repetition leaps.
Remember to limit the ground contact time on each jump. Use 3 to 5 consecutive jumps, each using the same technique as the standing long jump. Work for maximum extension of the legs with a flat back and a long body. Work off the ball of the feet. Use 4 to 7 inch flexion, a full extension upwards and outwards. Drive the hips forward with each jump. Keep the torso forward 10 to 14 inches past the hips, maintaining a flat back and keeping the chest up. Use the double arm rotation action. When coming forward, the hands should rise slightly above the shoulder for assistance of body lift. That's it for the beginning warm-up plyometric speed exercises. After you've mastered these, move on to the next level, intermediate plyometric exercises.